Hello, everyone. Um, okay, so this is going to be a pretty quick video. Um, I just have a couple things to go over. And one of the things I talked about in my previous video was that there seems to be some time anomaly of some sort here for me. Because the heart moving happened for me at a very early age, and it went from the middle to the side, and then now it has gone back from the side to the middle. And that was one. And then another is, the word business. That seems to be something that's happening to people now, but for me that change was made in the way that the word business is spelled when I was about 8 years old, 7 or 8. And then there was also a Bible change that happened that people are seeing now as if it's brand new for them, but I saw this change happen when I was about 8 years old also. And that's kind of what I want to get into today, because I want you to follow along. I've just got like 3 things to show you out of the Bible and see if it doesn't draw a similar picture for you as it does for me. Very interesting. Let's see if you see what I see. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Lord's Prayer. Okay, the way I remember it, growing up, the first way I ever learned it, was this way. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I think that's the same one a lot of other people remember, and they see the change when it changes to forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Okay, that's the change that people are currently seeing. And while we're on that, there's a further change where this part at the end, lead us not into temptation. Oh, this last part. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Okay, that last line over here seems to be dropped off completely. And, it says deliver us from the evil one. But anyway, I'm looking at the difference in the word trespass and debt. And, struck me as a child that it wasn't the same thing, and it strikes me now the same, that it's not the same thing. Okay, so then the next one, here's one that I haven't seen anybody mention anywhere, but I found it first in my Bible here at home, and my Bible was given to me by my father. I'm gonna open it up real quick and see. I think I've got a date in it. 1985. And this was copyrighted and printed in 1982. And so in my copy, it is changed. It freaked me out when I read it, and so I had to come online and find it. So, we're in Matthew 10, and it's talking about sending out the 12 disciples. So, he commands them to go out and to not take, anything with them, and to preach as they go, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out demons. Freely you have received, freely give. Provide neither gold nor silver nor copper in your money belts, nor bag for your journey. Whatever town you enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and stay there until you go out. And when you go into a household, greet it. Greet it. I remembered that saying, bless it. But here it says greet it. Okay, fine. But this, let me see if this one is what mine actually says. Yeah, this one says, as you enter a home, give it your greeting. That's not the way I remembered it. But let me show you here how mine currently is at my house. Mine actually says this. Where are we at? 12. When you come into a home, salute it. Salute? Since when do the apostles go into a home and salute it? So, to me, already this was taking a decided turn in the Bible. But stick with me on this last one and see if you see what I was already seeing here, the direction that it's taking. See if you feel the same way. Okay, here we're going to look at Romans 13. And this is even the New International Version. I haven't looked online for the King James, but this is bad enough. Romans 13, let everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God. Consequently, whosoever rebels against the authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and those who do so will bring judgment on themselves. For rulers hold no terror for those who do right, but for those who do wrong. Do you want to be free from fear of the one in authority? Then do what is right, and you will be commended. For the one in authority is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for the rulers do not bear the sword for no reason. They are God's servants, agents of wrath to bring punishment on the wrongdoer. Therefore, it's necessary to submit to the authorities. And not only because of possible punishment, but also as a matter of conscience. This is also why you pay taxes, for the authorities are God's servants who give their full time to governing. Give to everyone that you owe them. If you owe taxes, pay taxes. If revenue, then revenue. If respect, then respect. If honor, then honor. Okay, mind blown. That's all I have to say. Mind blown. I don't even know what I'm reading here. Like, this is not the Bible that I grew up reading. And so my question and my thought has been, and I just want to see if you agree with me, it seems to be these changes appear to be quite statist and quite one world order religion type changes. And when I saw salute a house and debtors, that two put together said they're going in a very statist government, pro-government type direction here. That's what I'm seeing with them. Now, there are other changes in the Bible that, they're going into all kinds of other wrong-headedness, ugliness, and vileness, and nastiness, and all kinds of other things. But it seems to me a good part of it seems to be like a statist, Satanist, one world order kind of religion. So, does anybody else see it like that? I was just curious. So that's all I had to say. That's all I wanted to point out. And I hope you'll leave me your comments about what you think about this. And what your, Bible says, what your memories are of it, how you feel about what this says and the direction that it's going. So, please comment and let me know. All right, and please like, subscribe, share. Thank you. I appreciate you. See you next time.